This is lesson 3.1 over parallel lines, skew lines, and then we'll add transversals in. Okay, so parallel lines we've already talked about this year. They are lines that do not intersect, but they're coplanar. So they are going the same direction. I'll add that here. And these are lines that do not intersect, so they're not on the same plane. So these are going a different direction, but still won't ever cross. All right, and then parallel planes are just two planes that wouldn't ever intersect. Perpendicular lines are lines that intersect to form a right angle, and perpendicular planes are planes that intersect to form a right angle. A transversal, this one's probably new. Oh man, this is me underlining it. My pen's not working very well. A line that intersects two or more lines at different points. So in this picture, the only transversal is H because it intersects line F and line G at two different points. Because line F is only intersecting line H, it can't be the transversal. Now if these kept going and they intersected, then those could be transversals, but we don't see that, so can't be sure. You cannot assume that these lines would never intersect. They could be parallel, even though they don't look it. Remember, never assume anything. Okay, so M and N, they're on the same plane. They're both on plane T. This is a T. This is a U. So since they're on the same plane, they are parallel lines, and this is how you'd write that. Sometimes I put the line slanted, like line M is parallel to line N, like that. M and K do not intersect, but they're going different directions. They're not on the same plane, so those are skew lines. There is no short way to write that. And then the two planes are parallel planes. Lines K and N are intersecting lines. And there is a plane that's not shown that contains both of them. Okay, so think of each segment in the diagram as part of a line. Which lines or planes appear to fit each description? So lines parallel to EH. So any answer that you write is going to have to be a line. So if we're talking about EH right here, lines parallel to that would be FG. Those are going the same direction. CD and AB. Lines perpendicular to EH. So anything perpendicular to that would be this one right here, this one right here, this one right here, this one right here. Because that makes a right angle this way and that makes a right angle that way. So we have line GH, line FE. Sorry, my pen keeps messing up. EA, and let's see, HB is the one we didn't get. Okay, lines skew to CD containing point F. So CD is this one right here. Okay, so lines skew to it cannot be parallel. So it can't be this one, or that one, because those are parallel. Cannot intersect it, so it can't be that one, that one, that one, or that one. So anything else, that would be this one, this one, this one, and this one. Those would be skew to this, but it says containing point F. So the only one containing point F is line FE. Okay, planes perpendicular to AEH. So write this down because I'm about to erase it, or pause it if you need it. Okay, I need a clean slate. So AEH. So the plane that contains all those points is the whole bottom. So even though it doesn't say B, B is part of that. So planes perpendicular to that. Well, the top is parallel, but every other plane would be perpendicular to it. So I'm going to write planes FEH. That's this one over here. I'm going to write the front one. That would be FDA. And since I wrote S, I'm not going to rewrite the word planes. This side one, we could do CAB. And then the back one, let's go GCB. And then planes parallel to FGC. So that's the top. So that would be the bottom. So plane ABH. You can name that plane a lot of different ways. Any combination of those 4 points, but you only need to pick 3 of them. All right, pause this, see if you can answer these, and then you can check your answers. All right, so WZ and ZR. Those are perpendicular. I'm going to write perpendicular, but the symbol for perpendicular looks like this. It makes an upside down T. WZ and ST are parallel. I'll write out parallel this time. QT, that's this one right here, and YS, that's this one right here. Those do not intersect, but they're going different directions, so those are skew, and remember there's no quick way to write skew. Plane WZR, that's this front plane right here, and plane SYT, that's the back plane. Those are parallel. Or you could just do this, or this, either way. Plane RQT is the bottom one. Plane YXW. Those are also parallel. Let me check those. WZR is the front. SYZ. Okay, wait. Sorry. SYZ was this side plane over here. So these are parallel, but these are perpendicular. Okay, so this is the most important part of the lesson. You will glue these in your folder. But corresponding angles are on the same side of the transversal, and they are both above or both below the 2 lines. So like this right here. That is above the line. So we go down here, above the line, same side of the transversal would be right here. They're in the same spot. I'll write that over here. This one is in the same spot as this one is down here. Then we'll color this one blue. Doesn't really matter, just make sure that they're the same color. This one right here is the same color as this one right here. And we really fill these in tomorrow, but in case you want them now, if lines are parallel, corresponding angles are congruent. Alternate interior angles are on different sides of the transversal. That's what alternate means. And because it's interior, they are inside the 2 lines. And when the lines are parallel, they are congruent. So there's only 2 pairs of these. So this one right here matches with the one that's on the other side of the transversal but still inside the 2 lines. So those are alternate interior angles. And this one and this one are alternate interior angles. Alternate exterior, I'll fill those blanks in a second. So this one and this one, they're on different sides of the transversal. But outside the two lines. And these are also congruent when the lines are parallel. And then we have same side interior, which are on the same side as the transversal, and they are both inside the two lines. However, these are not congruent when the lines are parallel, they are supplementary. So this one and this one, those are same side interior, and then these are same side interior. These can also be called consecutive interior, means the same thing. So make sure you glue those in your folder right here.